and welcome back to the Niyah Show, starring Niyah Watson, edited by Niyah Watson, shot by Niyah Watson, produced by Niyah Watson, executive produced by Niyah Watson, written by Niyah Watson, costumed by Niyah Watson, produced by Niyah Watson, and directed by Niyah Watson. I totally said produced twice. Okay, so I decided in the last like 15-20 minutes that I want to just kind of pop on here and do a surprise video, I guess, about what the fuck is actually happening in Niagara right now. So today's video is going to be about the towing company in Beamsville. So my ass woke up this morning and it was like 9 o'clock in the morning, and I was scrolling through my news feed and I came across an article that Out Niagara shared. This article read, "Towing company sign shocks Out Niagara and partners." So there is this towing company I am not going to name the name of because I could probably get in trouble for that, but you can definitely find this information. And this company decided to put on a sign, "Are we still using tranny fluid? Question mark. Or is it gender neutral now?" For all of you who do not know what Beamsville is a very small city in Ontario. Literally like around the corner from Niagara. Beamsville does not have a very big LGBT population. And I only know this because I'm on Grindr all the time in different cities, and there's like rarely anybody in Beamsville who is out of the closet or LGBT. Seeing this just really took me right out because like this is a company that has multiple people working here, okay? And they all collectively thought that this was a good sign to have. And you know what? Maybe it wasn't necessarily all of them as a collective, but the fact that there is multiple people working at this company and no one decided to step in and say, "Hey, that's wrong," and take it down for whatever reason is just kind of extremely disturbing and incredibly telling to me. What blows my mind on this entire situation is the fact that this is literally in Vineland. This is not in Texas. This is not in New York City. This is literally in my area. And it is just so disgusting that there is people who are literally so comfortable enough to literally, as a collective company, put this as their sign. So automatically, we all probably know what Niyah wants to do. Niyah literally went on Facebook and he found all the information for their phone number, he found their email, he found all their information posted as a status, and I'm very happy with the reaction to it. There was so many reviews from different people and everyone just kind of collectively came together, and I did not think there was going to be as many reviews posted as there was, and there was just so many positive reviews in support of the trans community. I am not trans, I am not part of the trans community, but I am part of the LGBT community, and as a member of the LGBT community, we all need to stick up for our trans brothers and sisters, because you know what? There is certain trans people out there who are not fully understanding of who they are yet and are coming to terms with that. And if I was living in a small town like the one that this company is in, and I was, riding my bike down the road and I saw this on the side of the road, do you think I would ever want to come out of the closet? Hell no. Hell fucking no. I wouldn't do a single damn thing about coming into my new gender until I'm out of the city, and that's not right. We also need to think about the fact that there could have literally have been an LGBT couple driving through the country, as people do all the time in Beamsville because it's a very beautiful town. And could you imagine if you were just driving along, completely unsuspecting of this sign, didn't see this news article, and you just happened to drive past this sign and see this just blatant hate for the trans community, like on the side of the road to the general public? I don't know about you guys, but I would literally be sick to my stomach, and I would probably lose whatever appetite I even had at that current moment. Because how are people just so comfortable to just be posting that openly? So I call this company out, as I call out many companies who are doing problematic, terrible things. And I really just want it to be known that me calling these companies out and stuff, like, yes, I'm doing it for the right reasons and whatnot too, but I'm also doing it in hopes that seeing me calling out these companies inspires other people not to be quiet about it, because like I'm doing it, you know what I mean? Like I'm able to do that. So I really genuinely just hope that people see that and they're inspired by that, and they even take it upon themselves to one day do that. That is my whole point of doing all this calling out, all this exposing, all this stuff. I'm literally doing this to show people that you can do this. It's very possible. You can collect that confidence within yourself and with the people around you, and you can literally do that. So of course there was so many people in support of this company, just randomly just saying, just adding reviews in, being like, amazing service, making up literally fake stories that I know are fake, because these amazing things this company did for you did not just happen in the last 12 hours, as well as everybody else going and commenting all these terrible reviews. Like, it's very obvious that it's fake. So I had all these people literally going and commenting and saying all these things to me, calling me a snowflake, telling me it's just a sign, all these things. And I didn't get mad. I did not type, 3,000 paragraphs correcting them, because you know what? There is certain people who just will not get it. As much as I want everybody in this world to understand the trans community and the LGBT community, there are just people who will never do that, and those people are usually over the age of 60. So literally every single person who was commenting against me or commenting in support of this guy, the big manager funder of this company is in his 60s, and everybody kept commenting. All of his friends were commenting, being like, I've known since I was a kid. I grew up with he would never do anything like this. He's not hateful towards any. Bro, if you are 60 years old, how could you even go and think that you could even make a comment like that about somebody who you have not seen in the last 40 years? Okay, you grew up with him. When you're growing up with somebody, I'm taking that as, when you're 1 year old till maybe you're 25. These people are all in their 60s. So you're literally speaking in favor of somebody who you have not seen in 30, 40 years, and that's really fucking weird. Bro, I can't with myself, I really can't. But I just realized after spending a lot of my time, getting myself really worked up and angry about these people who I actually don't even know's ignorance, I just realized that, you know what, I could literally work myself up about this on a daily basis, because I am dealing with these people on a daily basis. I am dealing with people's fucking opinions on my feed on a literally daily basis. So I realized, you know what, actually, let's have some fun with this. Just shake things up a bit. So what I do is, I just mock these people, you know what I mean? I call them by their entire name, and I call them nicknames and whatever, and that's just kind of exactly what I did. And I'm really upset I did not have a chance to screenshot all of my comments because this video idea literally came to me literally hours after the page got taken down. Yes, also, after all of the reviews and everything that happened, this company put out a statement. The statement was absolutely fucking terrible. We deeply apologize for our sign. It was not intended to be offensive to anyone. Our staff at J&E does not discriminate against anybody. Let me just stop the track right here for a second. Putting that your staff does not discriminate us on a post does not mean shit, because you wouldn't even put in that post even if they did discriminate, because people don't just openly put that they discriminate. It just really blows my mind that there is just a group of people who literally came up with this and thought that this was just the best they could do. This post was not enough for me, because to me, this was literally just made to save face. They did this just so they could say that they made a post and they said that they're sorry. What else do you want for us to do? And I knew for a fact that they were going to post this, not say anything else. And that's the thing. If you're going to go and you're going to say that your company does not stand in these things, then you need to be able to actually back that up and be able to comment on every single post saying that, oh, these people are snowflakes, you did nothing wrong. No, you need to literally go and say that we were in the wrong here. We messed up. We're trying to hold ourselves accountable for what happened. And this company did not do this. This company literally let over 40 people just go there and spew all their ignorance and just pretty much just say that everyone who was complaining about it was being snowflakes, and it's just a sign, and that you did nothing wrong here. It's a funny sign. People are taking things too. And this company did not say a single damn thing in response. And another thing too about this as well is that if this sign did not get posted in the newspaper, do you really think that it would not have been up there for, the next 6, 7, 8 months till whenever they want to change it next for the next season? Because it would have. Small towns like this keep signs up for fucking ever. They never change them. They're always there. So this company, I definitely guarantee you, had a plan to keep this sign posted for a very long time. This statement to me was complete bullshit, and the company needed to do a lot better. And and they could have definitely have started by monitoring their comments and saying to people who were saying that everything was fine and that they did nothing wrong, but they were in the wrong and they didn't do that. This company actually ended up shutting down their entire Facebook page, and I'm very, 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 very happy and ecstatic to hear this. Another thing that I also found out literally probably in the last hour from a post in the Niagara Falls Review that this company literally took this after they took the sign down. They changed their sign. Do you know what they changed their sign to? Sorry, Curtis did it. This is just the absolute cherry on top, because can you imagine that a company who came under fire for transphobia decided to take their sign down and throw an employee under the bus to the entire public who is literally watching them? Because I guarantee you, in the last 24 hours since that article has been out there, I guarantee you they have had so many people drive past there and, you know, stop and see the thing for a second, and just like, people want to know. People are fucking nosy as fuck. They want to know what's happening. And could you imagine literally like going to work the next day and just seeing your name blasted on this sign that you're responsible for all this? So it's real. That was really, really, really funny to me, because like, imagine literally working for a company and then this company decided to just go, okay, let's just throw Curtis under the bus. Curtis, no, I'm not sorry for you, actually. I'm not sorry for you. Fuck you, Curtis. And you know what? Just fuck this entire and I'm very, 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 very happy that their Facebook page is down. And like they really put Curtis on blast like that. But unfortunately, regardless of them putting another employee of theirs on blast, that does not make them look any better to me in my eyes. It actually makes them look worse to me, because y'all really just did that, man, really dirty, instead of just collectively just taking responsibility as a company. All you had to put on that sign was, we are sorry for our transphobia. We are trying to do better, or something along the lines of that. But nope, these people just said, sorry, Curtis did it. Anyways, I kind of want to wrap this video up now. I just want it to be known that I will always 125% be there for my trans brothers and sisters. I will always be the first person to call shit out if I'm seeing it that's involving transphobia, because to me, I view it as like, I am gay, I'm in the LGBT. I could have been any of those letters. I could have been born to be a woman, you know what I mean? Like, I could very well have been trans. So just because we as an LGBT people aren't trans, we need to always be thinking of them first, because they are the actual people who are getting the absolute most attacks, the most hate out of the entire rainbow, I want to say. I don't know if that's entirely true, don't quote me on that, but I'm just assuming, and I'm almost 100% positive that is true. And these people are beautiful, but they are unfortunately very, very, very vulnerable to a lot of bad people out there, and we need to be able to stand up for them. We need to be able to stand up for that trans person who, you know, is growing up in Beamsville right now, who totally feels completely attacked by this sign, and they aren't even into their orientation yet. We need to always be calling these things out. And you know what? Even if it's not for you yourself, you need to do it for that kid who is literally in grade 9, that kid who is in grade 7, who is just coming to terms with who they are. We need to be there and do better for those kids who are coming up into the next coming generations. And I think that's kind of all I want to say on this matter. This was a very, very, very spontaneous video. I might keep doing these if you guys like this. Thank you very much for watching. If you made it to the end of this video, please like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and I will see you guys very soon.